Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, we're going to wrap up 2022 with yet another video of New Mutants. Bizarre observations that people have made from various locations around the world of things that you just don't see every day. We're going to come back and take a look at that video here in just a moment. Also, I'm going to take you guys to Atlanta, Georgia, as we've been seeing white orbs in the daytime sky. There's another one that was spotted from the ground. I just shared with you guys a video involving a fleet of white orbs visible from the window of an aircraft. This is an orb that darts out from behind a cloud in broad daylight. But as promised, we're going to start off with the New Mutants, another video of freaks of nature from 2022. And here we go. The first photo is a series of photos that I took myself from December of 2022, and this is right out here in Arizona. We were out for a walk the other day, and we were coming up on a tree, and that's the branch that was kind of hanging out over the walkway, and we noticed, at least from a distance, what looked like a grapefruit. As we got up to the tree, that's my son right there, picked this lemon off of a lemon tree. Here's a comparison. These two right here, we picked off of the tree that we came across as we were out for a walk. These two lemons right here are from a supermarket. So these are ordinary lemons on the bottom. On the top are no ordinary lemons whatsoever. In fact, I put one of the lemons on a scale, and it was just over 1 pound. Talk about a freak of nature. I have never seen a lemon that weighed over 1 pound by itself. Mutant Squash by Al F. This goes back to October of 2022, and you can see this one here. For some reason, the vine of the squash grew into the entire length of the squash itself. Going over to Scotland, Ali Khan shared a video with us of this blackberry bush that had very long vines on it that reached all the way down to the ground. They kind of came out the top of this bush and then touched the ground, as you can clearly see here in this video that I shared with you guys already. But there's a follow-up to this video. A few weeks later, he's walking down the same pathway, coming up on the same bush, and you can see the same vines there, but for some reason, the blackberries don't look like blackberries. And here's the bush. There's the vines that he shared with us just a few weeks ago. But what happened to the blackberries? As he even says, I'm confused as he's seeing these single independent dark berries on the same vines that contained blackberries just a few weeks ago. And there still are some blackberries on this bush, but for the most part, it's those right there. How did they transform from those, that's a blackberry, right here to this, whatever that may be? Look at that. Isn't that weird? And that's the same bush that he shared with us a few weeks ago. Going to northeastern Arizona, photos sent in by Jeffrey, once again from October of 2022. And this is an unusual, a highly unusual ear of corn from right out here in Arizona, northeastern Arizona. Photos sent in by Jeffrey. Definitely something you don't see every day. This is a video out of Montrose, Iowa, sent in by Armando, once again from October of 2022. And he couldn't help but notice this leaf right here that grew in a circle. For some reason, it was the only one that grew like that. Newton, New Jersey. Photo here sent in by Jill of a giant leaf that is as big as a volleyball. Look at that. Looks like a maple leaf that just went completely wild. And this next segment was sent in by Mike Morse of yet another waving branch. We've seen several examples of this mysterious phenomenon of these branches waving for unknown reasons. This is the original speed. Here I put it in fast forward just to show you that none of the other branches were behaving like that one right there that caught Mike's attention. And here's a video of a waving leaf out of Carrollton, Virginia. Video footage sent in by Corey from November of 2022. Again, the only leaf on the entire tree, in fact, in the entire field of view that was behaving like that one was right there. And this next segment comes out of Claremore, Oklahoma. Photos sent in by Chris of some very bizarre carrots. He had never seen anything quite like this, and to be honest, I haven't either. I've seen some grown together that were twisted together in a cluster of like 4 or 5, but not like this where they branched off into individual carrots. Super bizarre indeed. And this next photo is out of southwest Idaho of a mutant pumpkin vine sent in by Sarah from October of 2022. And these, like some squash vines that we saw earlier in the year, grew together like a wiring harness, a collection of wires. They weren't independent vines. And these apparently grew some super tiny pumpkins. Once again, photo sent in by Sarah out of southwestern Idaho. Big, long pumpkin vine that grew together like a collection of wires that were together like a wiring harness. And this next photo is out of South Africa by Cheyenne of a giant sunflower that is twice as tall as she was. That's got to be over 11 or 12 feet tall. This next segment's a video out of Union, Michigan, sent in by Gina from November of 2022 of a giant marigold out in the snow. And it just happened to be snowing this day when she went out and took the video of what appears to be a marigold. She's going to measure this here in just a second. In fact, right now, she puts a tape measure to it, and it's over 53, almost 54 inches tall. I've never seen a marigold quite that tall. Neither had she. That's why she did the video. Photo here by Mary Hall out of South Haven, Michigan, of some sort of a mutant tomato with sprouts sprouting out of the inside of the tomato. It's growing its own vines without the aid of soil. How about that? Great observations, guys. Keep them coming. Sure do appreciate that. Want to take you guys now down to Atlanta, Georgia. As promised, yet another white orb in the daytime sky. It just kind of sneaks out behind this cloud right here. It's pretty good size because it's a pretty good ways away. I'd say that's at least 5,000 feet in the air. Video sent in by Virgil from November of 2022. Once again, this is in the Atlanta, Georgia area. I'm zooming in as close as I could get. There's the orb right there. It kind of takes off from behind this cloud right here, and it's moving across the screen from right to left. I'm assuming that's probably south to north. Doesn't look like a traditional weather balloon. Weather balloons usually look like long teardrops in the sky, as they'll have a payload attached to the bottom of them collecting data, and that's what stretches the balloon out and usually makes it look long in the sky. This looks round. It's not moving very fast. Some sort of a white orb, once again, like we saw many orbs from the window of the airplane that Dana was flying in a few days ago. Here's another orb visible from the ground by Virgil out of Atlanta, Georgia. Great job, guys. Really appreciate the photos and videos. Keep them coming. Today's feature photo was sent in by Gayla out of Colorado of a unique bank of clouds in the distance visible from Colorado. If you guys have any large videos you'd like to share that won't attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. Look for this red tab that says Have a Large Video. Simply click on this red tab, drag and drop your video into the red banner. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.